Alright, welcome back. So pretty much um it's gonna be video part 4 right here. And let's go back to our instruction where it's saying actually that's my cheat sheet. Here's my instruction. So here we go. So it's saying that remember where it says we should concatenate these the first name and the last name because it wants it to be like that, right? So this is basically the bulk of what I'm going to be showing you. This is the meat. This is the important part that I want you guys to understand how to do this little part right here. This little part here is going to be the devil for you if you don't know how to do it. And I'm going to make sure we're going to rebuke that devil by using this line of code. So what you can do right here, what I usually like to do, let's go over here in SQL. And as you can see over here in SQL, right, there's this stuff going on where it's saying your table employee first name, table employee last name, right? And obviously these are not joined. So the way you're gonna be joining these table right here is to use SQL, use a little bit of SQL language. And I already went ahead and create my cheat sheet for that stuff. And this is how you're gonna be doing it right here. From right where it says select right here. What you can do, this little bit that I'm gonna be highlighting, this is how you're gonna concatenate that stuff. You wanna write that SQL just as this right here. Make sure you put your comma, this little comma right here, you wanna make sure you represent a comma. That's what you're gonna be changing to concatenate that stuff. And just to kind of like go over here and like demonstrate something to you, let me just do this. Let me just save this guy right here and show you what's gonna happen. So that is the name of what they want us to name this guy as. So I'm just gonna go over here, hit save. It's gonna ask me to save as. I'm gonna save it as what it want me to save it as, and I'm gonna hit save, right? And right away, here is our new query that we just created, right? So I'm gonna go to right over here to datasheet view, and as you can see in datasheet view, it's first name and last name. This is how the data is being represented right now. If you represent the data like this and give it to your professor, you're gonna get a big fat 0. He didn't do what he wanted to do. So here's what I wanted to do. I wanted to take this little piece of meat right here, and you can pause the video and type it out just like that. I'm gonna copy this little piece of meat, and then we're gonna go back to SQL over here, click that guy right there, and then we're just gonna basically let's do this. Let's do that all the way to that little comma right here, and we're gonna control V, and we're gonna go back to datasheet view. Whatever, invalids, whatever. Okay, let's see. Stop. Hold on, let me pause the video to see what I did. Okay, this is what happened. Forgot to put the space right here. So this is why you want to pay attention. Alright, let's see. Maybe that's what was giving a problem. Let's see. There we go. So now that we did that, here's what's happening. There we have it. It changed. So it now changed to the full employee name, just as how the instruction wanted it. So the instruction wanted it like this, as in the format John Doe, and we concatenate it, right? And there is the entity employee name, and as you can see we have it employee name just like that, and they're concatenated. So now we have all of that, and as you can see there's a whole bunch of IDs starting at 71. You can see 71 over here, you see 75. And remember, the instruction asks you to sort the data with customer ID 71. It doesn't want the 75 in it, it just wants 71 since January 1st. And now we're gonna actually go ahead and do that. So let's go back to our SQL. We could either use our SQL, we could either design view. You could right here where it said customer ID 71, right? We could definitely put our criteria. We could put 71 right in here, and that will work. That will give you all that you need. to get that ID of 71, right? That's how you basically do that. And as far as the date go, you could basically just put this line of code. Where's my cheat sheet? I'm gonna show you both ways, guys. You can just you can either write this entire statement out to get all of that stuff going on. You can write all of that statement out, and that's what I did when I was doing mine. I write SQL code, so I know how to use these statements. So I write all of this stuff out, right? But I'm showing you a way how you could just do it. If you don't want to write all of this stuff out, just do this. And as far as this portion go, where it wants to start, it's started for January 1st 2010. All you have to do is come back here and you're gonna go to the date, and you're gonna in the criteria line, make sure you're in the criteria line. You're just gonna put that little bit of code right there. I'm gonna delete that. Oops. And yeah, and if we go to datasheet view, this should work. There, bam. You see in where it's saying we're starting it since January 1st. There we have it. We have everything started out. That's how we started. Bam. All the IDs of 71 since January 1st. It's starting from January 1st. As you can see, bam. That's how you do that. Yeah, there's nothing to it. And as you can see, it gives us the same thing where it said bam, just like how that is in our cheat sheet. If we go back to our cheat sheet, it's exactly what it is right here, the exact same thing. And that's how you do that. If you don't want to worry about writing all of these SQL code right here. And that's how you do that pretty much. And that's it for this portion of this instruction right here for question 3, query sorting. Oh, one more thing, it wants us to sort the company name in ascending order. So let's just do that before we go into the next clip. So the way I do this, I just go here and oh my god, I'm so senile. What did it say? It said company name. Where's company name? What? Company name. Are you saying that we didn't add company name in this data? Oh well. We didn't add company name. That's a shame. Alright, well now you get to learn something new. Company name. Where's company name? Let's add this guy right here. So we're gonna add company name. And company name was next to employee name. So let's just drag this guy. Stop, come on. Let's just drag this guy all the way right here, because that's where company name should go. And there we have it. We have a company name in our data now. Here we go, company name. And it's just want us to start the data in ascending order. That's what it's asking, right? Ascending. So I just gonna come right here, click that little baby, and ascending order is basically A to Z. It's not Z to A. So if you know anything about sorting, that's how it works, A to Z. And there we have it. Yeah, and that's all we need for this. And I'm just gonna like double click on these guys so I can see what's going on. Yeah, that's all there is to this part, guys. So not gonna make this video any longer. I don't want to make them too long and boring, because I know I'm a boring guy. My voice is not the best voice. My accent is not the best. You know, my words don't come out the way they should come out. So I don't want to torture anybody by making this video too long and boring. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. And that's, as I said before, the bulk of this was basically all about doing this part right here, the code to cascade these names, and basically the sorting and how that works, right? So alright, see you in the next video, guys. Thanks.